Hey everybody, welcome to lesson 9 in our snare drum mastery series. We've got a lot of exciting things for you in lesson 9, a lot of new material, and we're going to be starting a new section of the rudiments, and that would be the paradiddles. I know we spent the last couple of lessons really hitting the double strokes and the double stroke rudiments hard, but it's now time to learn something new. So, getting started here with our overview of lesson number 9. First topic would be the rudiments and the paradiddles. And we're going to start talking about the single paradiddle to start off with, since that is the most basic and, in my opinion, the most useful of all the paradiddles. But, you can come up with your own ideas on that later on once you learn about it. But single paradiddle, the reason I like it is because it really is a combination of both single strokes and double strokes put together, which makes for some really good hand combinations and some really useful coordination challenges and some really cool applications on both snare drum and drum set. So, the single paradiddle is very simply composed of a series of right and left combinations, and it's a mirror image of itself, which means it will reverse the hand combination naturally for you as you play it. So it's up to you if you want to do right and left hand lead, but they're kind of both automatically included in the roll itself. So most of the times I just play it as written. But the single paradiddle, what it is you start off with right, left, right, right, then left, right, left, left, and then you repeat, and it just continues as long as you want to play it. The only thing that I would suggest that you would do is to add an accent on the first stroke of each right and left combination. So in the right, left, right, right, you would hit an accent on the first right. On the left, right, left, left, you would hit the accent on that first left. It just gives it a little more interesting dynamic feel. And it helps you also to create some really interesting creative work later on when you get used to playing it. So the next rudiment we'll be covering after the single paradiddle would be the double paradiddle. And the only thing that really changes in this is that we're adding an extra right, left, and an extra left, right. So really, it's pretty simple. You just go right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. And again, with each beginning series, the first right you would add an accent, and the first left you would add an accent as well. So right accent, left, right, left, right, right, left accent, right, left, right, left, left, left. So double paradiddle again would be right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, accent that first right, accent that first left. And then the final in the series of the paradiddles, not the last rudiment we're covering, but in this kind of overall general feel, is the triple paradiddle. And again, same thing, we're just adding one more set of right, left, and one more set of left, right. So you would have right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. And of course, again, in the first series of rights, you would add the accent. In the first stroke on the series of left, you would also add an accent. So there you have it, the single, double, and triple paradiddle, all very useful. And you want to follow our standard metronome guide for the speed. You want to start about 65 and try to eventually work up to 125 and beyond. This is mainly a snare drum course, and it is valuable for snare drum, but you will find paradiddles will be also very valuable for drum set application as well, if you already are into that or you want to get into that in the future. So that's the first in the set for our rudiment studies in lesson number 9. And we also want to add another one, which is kind of just a takeoff of, or a combination of these rudiments. It's called the single paradiddle diddle, and that's simply right, left, right, right, left, left. And the reverse would be left, right, left, left, right, right. And of course, you always, on your first stroke, we want to add an accent just to make it more interesting. So single paradiddle diddle is also very useful too, because it is helping you to practice transitioning from singles to doubles, which brings up a practice tip here that I don't have actually written down, but this is something that you may want to consider practicing. What you want to do is pick a metronome speed that is fairly moderate to start off with, and what you want to do is you want to actually play a few sets of single strokes or a few measures, followed immediately by a series of double strokes. And what I mean by immediately is that you do not stop at all. You just go from one to another. So basically, if you're going right, left, the next right you would go right, right, and then into left, left. So you would immediately begin double strokes. And then continue on with that. Now that you know the paradiddle, I would recommend after you do the double strokes, once you get done with your last combination of right, right, left, left, you automatically go into a single paradiddle, which would be the right, left, right, right, left, left. And what you want to do with that is you just want to continue to rotate those rudiments continuously for a few minutes at a consistent speed. So you would go through your singles, follow immediately, no stopping, to the doubles, and then finally immediately no stopping to the single paradiddle, and then back to the regular single stroke. And you just cycle through that for a couple times, and then if you feel comfortable with that, just raise your metronome speed and try it again at some higher speeds. And what that does is it allows you to really learn how to get a consistent feel through some of the basic rudiments, and it also trains your hand to be able to flip through various combinations very quickly without stopping. So it's a really good exercise to practice. All right, fellow drummers, it is now time to discuss the rudimental portion of lesson number 9, and this includes the introduction of a new set of rudiments, the paradiddle rudiments. We've spent some time covering singles and double rudiments, and now it's time to move on. And this is the next logical rudiment to learn because it actually combines both single and double strokes together into the rolls. Another thing that I like about them is that they also combine a lot of hand movements. Specifically, you don't have to go back and forth between the right and the left hand as much with the leads, because they kind of incorporate those together naturally. So let's get started working on it. So the first one I want to show you is the single paradiddle, and the strokes are very simple. So you just want to go, and I'm starting with the right hand, right, left, right, right, and then you reverse that and go left, right, left, left. And that's the entire roll. You're going to want to play it together though, such as this: right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, and continue right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And you would just play that continuously for as long as you wanted to practice. One of the things that it's important to do, I think anyway, is to add an accent on the first right and left of each pattern. So right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. I think it makes it sound more interesting, and it also actually makes it easier to play because you know where you're at in the roll. So just playing a little open to close demo would sound something like this. Another reason I think it's important to add that accent is because you can actually get some of the molar technique in there with that wrist snap, which gives you some momentum. If you don't know what the molar is, go back and review the previous lessons. I'm not 100% sure which one it is in at this point, but lesson number 5. It's in lesson number 5. That's where we talk about the molar method, I think, in addition to the triplets. So yeah, accent is important. So that's the single paradiddle. Of course, I would recommend it, as always, starting about 65 beats per minute and then moving it up to about 125. Let's just take a quick look at what it would sound like in 4/4 time, playing at 65 beats per minute with a single paradiddle. So, now that's using it with 16th notes, and since we've just covered that, you should be familiar with it. With 8th notes, it would be something like about that speed. So yeah, definitely practice that, and you definitely want to master and really gain proficiency in this the single paradiddle, because it has a lot of different applications for the drum set and the snare drum. Especially if you want to get into drum set playing, it's a very valuable rudiment and rule to be able to play. So that's the single paradiddle. The next one would be the double paradiddle, which would be right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So we're just adding another right and left to the combination. So right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. And as you may have kind of heard already, with the double paradiddle, I like to accent both the rights and the lefts, such as right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So another great exercise for the hands, also really great for developing accenting within a roll, especially multiple accents. So that's the double paradiddle. And then the triple paradiddle, all we're doing is adding one more set of right and left. So we would have right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. And of course accenting all those rights and lefts. So you would have something like So there you have it, the triple paradiddle. And then the final one I want to discuss today is the single paradiddle diddle. And what we do with that one is it's really a derivative of the single paradiddle. But the strokes are really simple. It's just right, left, right, right, left, left. Or left, right, left, left, right, right. So right hand version, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. And I think I mentioned somewhere, either in the lesson overview or in the reading exercises, of the importance of being able to switch between singles and doubles and paradiddles seamlessly. That's one exercise that can help you with it. But just real quick, I can show you what I'm talking about. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So I'm going through both singles, doubles, and single paradiddle continuously, non-stop in a loop. And that'll really help develop your hand coordination and help you practice 3 different rolls at the same time. So it'd be something like this. So there you go, good stuff to practice. Practice with the metronome to help develop the speed and to help develop consistency. And practice often.